exploded. Jesus. Oh, man. I'll get a lot of action out in this area typically.
No, not like this area.
Okay. Are y'all not like the five, like the Riverside? Y'all kind of cut
We
off.
are now. We didn't used to be,
Uh,
but it's more so this way.
that area. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. I was out on King Street, and there was this close to being a shooting. It was kind of wild. Kind of wild to watch. Yeah. A dude hit a girl, and she went back to her car to get a gun out her purse. But luckily, the bouncers broke it up.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like, damn. I literally just got there. I was like, okay, I'm probably just gonna go somewhere else. Yeah. Wildness. Wow.
All right, sir.
Thank you.
You are good.
Appreciate it. Fucking pissed, bro. Well, I would have to walk that way, so that's how it works. See the police cars behind me. You see the police cars behind. Little racial profiling never hurt anybody. Little racial profiling. Oh, god damn it. This is ridiculous. This is. Well, it seems I've been racially profiled. Oh, the pain, the horror. The police came and asked me for my ID. Ridiculous. The how will I ever recover? Anyways, like I was saying, before I got so rudely racially profiled and interrupted by the police for absolutely no reason, just for suspicious intent on their part, I'm just gonna turn into a walking vlog now. This is my beautiful grimy ass city. You gotta have kind of like a reason to be urgent, and that comes with knowing why you do what you do, and knowing what you do, why you do what you do, will aid you greatly in the field. Not just because of the obvious reasons that, like, okay, you do what you do, and now you're clear on it, but there's this thing called intent when you game, and when your intent is correct in the game, really in any social interaction, you can set boundaries. And yes, you need to filter. You do not want 100% of people liking you. Trust me, it's not a good look, okay? It's gonna hurt you in the long run. It's gonna hurt you in the short run, if we're being honest, like a little bit. You wanna filter, you wanna create exclusivity around yourself, because that's how validation is pulled and taken and pushed into certain spaces. You can get 100% people liking you in a distance way. Like, you want certain people to like you from a distance, you want certain people to like you up close. Anyways, when you get into the game, you want to think about what it is that why you do this, because different intents, different reasons for doing what you do will come with different results. And that will definitely increase your success rate and the urgency. Because I'll tell you now, you think the girl's rejecting you is what's killing your game, but I guarantee you it's the time you're putting into it. And this is the most underrated topic, I think, out of any medium that talks about this. Will kind of fail to bring up. Time will cock block you harder than anyone will. Like, I don't think a lot of people understand how much time some of the best guys put into this shit. On the regular, when these people are trying to get their game sharp, it takes, they go out for like 8 hours a day. And you don't just go out for 8 hours. You go out for 8 hours, you're really going out for like 10 to 11 hours. If you're counting in like preparation, like having to eat and shit, walking, transit, all that kind of shit. So it's a full day thing, You think you're just gonna fucking roll through and just jump into this? Think again, But besides that, I would say being clear on why you do this is, if you're an artist, if you're a so-called artist and this was the art you were doing, the quality of your paint depends on how well you know why you do what you're doing, your intent, your purpose, your reason for being there. The stronger your beliefs are for why you're there, which is being clear on your intentions. And it doesn't have to be an upfront thing. It just has to be a thing that because it'll clearly show through your actions and behaviors. And you could try to fake the behaviors if you want, but you're just better off fucking actually being true to yourself. It's not a specific code. It's just certain check marks that need to be checked off. So it's not like, oh, you need to have this kind of intention. You could have the intention of hating a person and they will love you for being honest about it. It's true. So, and vice versa. As long as it's really like clear. But I will say the quality of your approaches, a lot of it has to do with the quality of your reason for approaching. You see what I'm saying? I'm not saying you have to have this in-depth kind of profound purpose for talking to somebody, but it does have to be what some would deem pure. You do kind of have to have a level of purity if you're going to be taking up someone's time and space. You don't have to, but best believe you'll have much more of a positive response. The chances of a positive response or a profound response, depending on the depth of your, not even the depth, but kind of like the fidelity of your intent. Okay? So, just how much of a clear channel you've got between you and yourself to the other person will greatly improve the quality of the sets. Not only that, but you'll get this kind of sense of urgency because you have boundaries. And when you have that sense of urgency, use it. And you'll probably fuck up. This is a tightrope to walk. This is a difficult tightrope to walk. But when you have that sense of urgency, a frantic tendency will start to appear. And when you have that frantic tendency that will start to appear, you have to let it pass. Because you will start to believe that franticness is what grants you the ability to do what you do. It's intrinsic with the process. No, it's not. That franticness is just there. It's a wasteful byproduct of the actual process that you're taking part in. So in that case, I would follow that sense of urgency, but then when you're done following that sense of urgency, like once you've got it down and you're able to take like a lot of action, I would 1,000% wean off a little bit, just like, chill for a second, just keep it chill, then jump. Don't jump right back in, but ease into it again. You need to really feel kind of like the anxiety of doing something again after you've already kind of accomplished the higher echelons of it. And that's just how it is. Like, I think personally that's the best way to get that sense of urgency, to where it's not something you depend on, but it's something you can use as a tool. A lot of people depend on a sense of urgency in life, and they're just urgent for no reason. Everything's urgent. That's called being frantic. I believe in being efficient without being fucking on the fritz all the fucking time. If I miss something, I miss something. It's okay. Like, and that's hard to reconcile with pickup when everything really is time-based. You could argue the best pickup artists are the ones that just put the most time into it day by day. They just find ways to put the most time into it. They just fucking, you could argue they just fucking spend it like 8-hour shifts and lose the most amount of sleep, as well as writing down in-depth field reports. So in that spirit, before I got interrupted, it's not going to be easy to find this purpose, okay? You got to really sit down, or maybe go take a walk or something, or get into adventures, just figure out your life. And how do you do that? It literally could be anything. Try some shit. There is no correct answer. The answer is what you have to find for yourself, not to be like super philosophical, but just think about it. And then if you don't have anything to think about, give yourself something to think about. Go look for things to go think about that reflect on you. And don't think too hard. Challenge yourself. And the more you get that clear, the more this pickup thing becomes more of a tool for you and not a crutch. And that's the truth. The more you understand yourself, the more pickup is just a process that you use to navigate high stimulus in certain funny scenarios, as opposed to an entire lifestyle process that you have to use to just be normal, to function. Because in my opinion, that's where the means have defeated. Like, the means don't meet the ends at that point. Now the ends are just there to meet the means. And then after that, I would also say, with urgency, cultivate it, let it go, bring it back, be able to accept it, tolerate it, but not depend on it. Okay? So next time, Hanzo Noor, going home.